Urban Harvest here, and I'm back with another hack that will save you time and money. Because you know I believe in working smarter and not harder, working like a fox, not an ox. Today we're going to be talking about how to get free wood. So we got the cold season coming up, and here in Zone 8 it doesn't get super cold, but we're expecting a pretty good little winter snap. And so with that being said, I got to get prepared for winter, which means getting some wood for the fireplace so I don't have these outrageous electric bills. Because we all know during the winter time, at least especially down here when you don't have natural gas, those electric bills can get outrageous. To the point you got to take out a small loan to pay your electric bill, right? With that being said, last season I made it a point to keep me a nice little stack of wood to keep the fireplace going, to help reduce the strain on our central heating system. So the first couple years I started doing this, I would go and buy stacks of wood and cords of wood, and I quickly realized, A, not very cost efficient, and that the wood was very high, and then B, you didn't get as much as you thought you would get. Now you could go out and buy a pallet of wood for a couple $100s, but who wants to do that, right? And so one day I was sitting there driving down the road, and I saw this stack of wood just laying on the road that someone had cut, and they cut the wood and just kind of, stacked it up on the side of the road, ready for trash day. And ended up grabbing this handful of wood. And then I thought to myself, myself said, yeah, why am I paying $200 or whatever you want to pay for a stack of wood when, let's be honest, there's tons of free wood. All I really do when I find my free wood, and I got quite a bit of it now recently, I go to either OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, and there's also apps like Nextdoor.com and tried and true Craigslist. Just type in free wood or free logs. And you have to sometimes filter through because a lot of different stuff will pop up, like pallets and 2x4s and lumber. And then what I essentially do, I just find the closest place to me, with the type of wood that I need, sometimes I may not have access to a trailer, so I'm looking for smaller pre-cut pieces. So I'll just scroll through and see what's pre-cut. If you're looking for bigger slabs, you got a chainsaw and a truck, you want some bigger slabs, you just basically find what you need. Very simple. Look online, see who's got some wood that they cut down they're getting rid of, and see what meets your needs. So I ended up finding a good amount of wood. Still have some left over from last season. I have my trailer, but I don't currently have a way to haul the trailer. So right now I just had to basically get what I could fit in the trunk of my car. And some of the medium-sized pieces, maybe 5-6 inches, in diameter, I ended up taking this little circular saw or my miter saw and just cutting them down to smaller reasonable pieces. And once I got them down to smaller reasonable pieces, I picked up this little wood split joint on Amazon, and it's actually pretty decent for the price that I paid. Thinking back, wishing I would have bought the beefier version, but this cheap version actually does get the job done, in that I'm able to split smaller logs into quarter pieces and make these quarter sticks, which are great for burning in the fireplace. And now I have my wood cut. I have a good, nice, warm fire going. Think I might roast me some marshmallows and might even throw a couple hot dogs on the stick. I want y'all to have a very warm winter holiday season. Remember, gardening don't gotta be expensive or complicated. Just get out and do something.